The application have been dismissed unanimously by the court. What are your initial reactions?
Well, not surprising.
The suspended Chief Justice, Madam Tokunu, was here on no bagawaya. Also, on your castle about in fact, she is the one who is very, very, very hard. One about you was it. I commit Denimun at in fact, the Chief Justice, after her suspension, and then after said the President of the Republic came out with a committee that are going to investigate the petition, that are going to investigate the allegations against this woman. Mami will also say, oh, my committee in Juma. What do you mean? So some people wrote a petition to the president, and then the president in a good faith, and the say, I'm pa. And also, Mammy is that. Hey, so this made the Chief Justice to write another petition to the Supreme Court to say, because of her rights and go for 8 years. But it was this woman who said that the law is the law. And then one funny thing about this whole thing, and it said nobody has been able to come out to say, the committee now answer the president a new constitution anymore. Was it not this woman who said that the law is the law? Now, where is the law now? The law has vanished. The law is not the law. And the one funny thing is that Senem can obedient to me, Munka, Ebia Hanum, and a mistake in war, and answer Hanum enim running. Up to now, we don't know all what I bet I who to me Chief Justice. Meanwhile, it is in the law, say, before we even sack a Chief Justice, after a petition, there must be a committee that should sit on the case and then analyze the whole thing. But this time around, the woman is trying to prevent this committee from working. They say, woman, you should my bed in your home. Now, if the committee starts to work, automatically they are going to sack this woman. Because this woman now, even if Sir John Dramani Mahama Kasa Omet Waswa, they are going to find a way to frame this woman on her own. These are politicians, these are the people that we are working with. Once they come out to say, we don't like you, they will find a way to sack you from the system. But Mami in Tiani, but still not so person about. John Dramani Mahama Ramon Sumonjane. Oh, here is the BJ show with what's in your hand. To do what to subscribe, share the link, tell others about the BJ show, and the next thing is you do what to leave a comment. The Supreme Court sat on the case of the suspended Chief Justice because of this woman wrote a petition to the Supreme Court. So among can be man, but assembly kobaya, yetana assembly so na busia. Oma dismiss assembly. In fact, almost assembly kura omunti bi. Oma bo assembly busia ta. Now this made Godfred, the former Attorney General of the state, and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, was there nobody, no banker wire can sack the Chief Justice from her position, which is the suspended Chief Justice from her position. Say ya no my suspended no. So I say answer take your time and then listen to Godfred, and then after that we will look at some videos whereby the Chief Justice after say eja owura muna ye ba na eja hwe oba ahema ma amene so de eja ti yentie Godfred.
The application have been dismissed unanimously by the court. What are your initial reactions?
Well, not surprising because it follows the theme of what we're witnessing. But yeah, we move on. There's a lot of battles that we can fight. The process is flawed, no doubt. It's flawed, leading to all kinds of issues. And I'm quite surprised that the Supreme Court will be more or less acceding to the perpetration of such violations against the highest judicial official. It's not about just talking, as I keep saying. It's not about just talking at all. The issues are far-reaching and they actually paint on matters which affect the independence of Ghana's judiciary, the security of tenure of judges and all. But the Supreme Court, for whatever reasons, does not seem to take that view. Well, so great. I think that in future, the whole nation will get to know the consequences of this.
You said there are more battles to be fought. Are there specific measures to be taken going forward?
I'm not here to disclose to you my line of action or plans. But clearly, what we can say is that this is a procedure that should be deplored. There cannot be a situation where the Chief Justice cannot face an inquiry set up under Article 146 of the Constitution to determine some inquiries against some petitions against her. And she's not had notice of the specific charges in respect of which the Crown Facie case has been made, the basis for such charges, and reasons why she's supposed to go through the inquiry. I mean, this is a basic right that is available to every citizen of the country. It's not an account of her being a Chief Justice or her requesting for a grant of higher rights than as a due ordinary citizen. She's asking for basic constitutional right. The notice of charges that she's standing trial or she's supposed to respond to, the basis for saying that's the case for her to answer. And indeed, this is a very significant point. It's a decision that resulted in her suspension. Are you saying that she cannot know the reason why she was suspended? She cannot know the specific charges on the basis of which the president said that she should go and stay at home and for another person to assume her office? I mean, this is very strange. It's something that is very much alien to every civilized legal system. But we'll see. We'll wait the reasons and then we'll deal with it.
Finally, from in your opinion, you have said that this process is deeply flawed. There are those who are calling for the Chief Justice to simply, as a former attorney general, to ask your opinion as a lawyer for Madam Tokono, what would you say to that?
Due process, rule of law, constitutionalism must prevail in Ghana. That is what we see. We did not, on account of people putting pressure on the CJ to resign or whatever, that we will take a decision. The most important thing is that there must be an upholding of the rule of law in Ghana. And we will continue to assert our rights.
So she will
the proper thing must be done. As far as I'm saying, the proper thing must be done. And she's a Chief Justice. She's been in office. She's been a judicial office holder for more than 25 years or so. She's been at the bar for almost 40 years. She knows what is due process. She knows what is constitutional rights. And I think that's what she's asking for. And how can it be correct that a judge who sat on 2 matters of which she also sat be called as witness in a petition against her, and that same judge be made the chairman of the committee that is supposed to inquire into the petitions against the Chief Justice? Clearly, it's untenable. It's only in this country that I don't know. And the question is, on what account can she be singled out for removal from office when indeed she did not sit even alone? She sat as part of a panel. One of the judges rather is being made a witness. That's all.
So that's the former Attorney General of the state, Asama Odetujanon. But let them know, say nobody is preventing the Chief Justice from her right. And then Godfred should be able to tell us where and answer which part of what John Dramani Mahama is doing is not part of the Constitution. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the BJ Show with Boatin Yosan. To do or to subscribe, share the link, tell others about the BJ Show, and the next thing is to do or to leave a comment.